everybody, it's Kathy. Thanks for stopping by. Today, I'm going to come on for a bit to make this pop-out envelope that can be a great addition to your journal. So let me show you what it is. It's an envelope that opens up. And then this in the inside has a couple of pockets. A little flap over here. I forgot to put something in there. And this kind of flips around so you can open it. Then these open up. Just like this. And what's great about it, it holds a lot of stuff, albeit you can't put a lot of thick stuff in it. So over here, on this side, I made a full-size pocket. Here I made two little corner tucks, the bookmark. Here I made a little tuck spot. In the center, I added some ribbon and a little tag to write on. And then, moving over on this side, there's a little corner tuck with a little spot to journal. Then just some decoration and ephemera. And here there's a little spot to journal on as well. And you close it all up. Just like that. Whoops. And then fold in the outer pockets, inner ones. And just like that. So I'm going to show you how to make it. You're going to need 3 pieces of 12 by 12 cardstock. Let me just get my beads. And if you have an envelope punch board, you want to get that out. And a scoreboard, scissors and glue. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is you're going to cut down your piece of paper, your 12 by 12, cut it down into 9.5 by 9.5. And that's what I did here. And I'm going to take that onto my board here, and I'm looking at card size at 6 by 6, and so I'm scoring it at 4 3/4. Punch and score. And sorry about that. My dog knows I'm filming. As usual. It's funny because I started this yesterday. The same thing happened. It looks like my husband is taking care of my puppy. Okay. If you don't have an envelope punch, let's figure out how we can do this for you. What you can do is take a square that's 9.5 by 9.5, and on each side, you could either cut a V in at 4 3/4. The 3/4 part is the part that's going to give you the fold line. So if you had a 9 1.5 by 9.5 piece of paper. And then you cut a little V shape or a notch, but I think a V shape would be better. At 4 3/4 on each of the sides, then you're going to have yourself an envelope. And let me see if what I'm saying works. So let me grab a piece of paper. And just to see, I'm going to take the cover of a paper pack like this, just a cover. And I'm going to check this out to see if it works. I happen to have a punch board, so I don't need to do this, but those of you who don't. So we're going to cut it 9.5. And 9.5. Okay, so that's a 9.5 and 9.5 inch square. What you'll find is 4 3/4 is the halfway point between the corners. So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to do this and do this. On that side, I'm going to take my scissors while it's still kind of folded, and I'm going to cut a V. And I'm only going to cut it about a 1/2 inch up. On that side, and that side. I'm going to do the exact same thing the other way. Okay, let me move this out of the way and just see how it worked. So then what you're going to need to do, because you still need to score it, my choice would be to do so with a ruler. And take a ruler from, whoops, there goes my scoreboard. Take a ruler from each point. And see if that works. Same thing on all 4 sides. Oh. I'm doing it on a glass mat. It doesn't work quite as well. And again. Let me do all of them while I'm here. Oops. Okay, so there is my envelope. So let's see what I need to do. I need to trim the corners. I'm going to do it just like that. And just like that. Okay, so in our case, we would do it so that the outside is showing. So I'm going to trim those corners as well. And the same here. Okay, so that's how you could do it using just cutting a triangle. I'm going to see if I can what happens when I use a punch. I think with a punch I'm still going to get edges that I need to, come on. I'm still going to need to trim. Let me just see. Oh, maybe it does work better if you use this instead. Okay, so in this case, I would put the outer edge, inner edge. You'd still need to trim it. So either way. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that you don't need an envelope punch, but since I have one, I'm going to use it, which I did. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it this way. Just crease those really well. And before we do anything else, I'm going to put the closure on here. And I'm going to cut 4 circles. Grab some glue. And the reason I use 2 layers, it just makes it a little sturdier. Next, I'm going to grab a couple of eyelets. And let's see where I want it to go. I'll put one there and one down here. There. I'm going to take some string before I do anything else. And I'm going to place that. Whoop, I forgot to ink this. Let me do that. Okay. And while I'm here, I'm gonna round that and round the other side. Okay, now I'm going to take the circle, place the string in the circle, hold the back with my fingers, place the eyelet in, and scrunch it. Just like that. Now I need one on this end. And we're going to place oh my, that's okay. It's a little off. Just like that. And that's going to go around there, but I want to put a few beads on here. So okay. So the first thing I want to do is tie a couple of knots. And I want to tie two together, as if I don't, the beads will fall off. Okay, and I'm going to bead two clear ones. I got these beads from Joann's at a time when they were $2 a jar, which I thought was very reasonable. I got a bunch in different colors. So a big bead in the middle, then two little ones at the other end. It's just to add some interest. Because I think it looks pretty. And two knots at this end. I hear a kitty cat. My brother's kitty cat loves to play in my stuff. Anything with paper, huh? It's not a good idea to be a paper crafter when you have kitties, because they love to play. Okay. So I'm going to clip it off here. And that's that. Doesn't take long, and I think it adds a little something. So let's move on. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to put this away, is the inside square of your envelope should be, I believe it's going to be 6 inches, but let's see. It's a little over 6 inches. It's about 6 2/8 inches, and that would be square. So the next thing I need to do is cut a square that is 6, I'm going to make it a little smaller. So I'm going to make it 6, and I'm going to make it just a solid 6. 6 by 6. I'm going to try to keep this in. So let me cut off that to start with. And then we'll make it 6 inches by 6 inches. And this is going to go right in the center, like this. But now I need the flaps that are going to open up. So I need to make these, I need to make these flaps on either side. So in order to do that, I'm going to take another 12 by 12 piece of paper, and I'm going to cut the 12 by 12 in half. So I end up with 2 6 by 12 pieces, okay? And I'm going to score that. So I'm going to put my cutter away. Take out my scoreboard. And I'm going to score this at 3, 6, and 9. Okay, so 3, 6, and 9. The same thing to the other side. This is the Botanical Stamperia collection. 3, 6, and 9. Okay. I'm not going to need that anymore. So let us I'm going to keep the bugs on the inside and this green on the outside. And you want them folded in such a way so that they both open from the right. One opens from the right, the other opens from the left. So they're like this. Okay? Now, this back piece is going to go under the square. So I'm going to trim this. And I'm going to trim it in case I want to use that bug later. I'm going to trim it so that there's about 1 1/4 inches left. Then I'm going to just trim the sides so that there's less bulk. Do the same thing on this side. and trim. So you have something that looks like this. So the next thing I want to do is glue this down. I'll put some glue on these little tabs. And do one side at a time. Make sure you go right up to the score line, but not over it. And where I got the idea for this, I was watching someone else's channel and they had just bought some kind of pop-out cards from Michaels. And they were similar to this. So I thought, I think I can make that. So I am. Next, I want to glue this down to this card. So I'm going to put glue on this whole rigmarole. Hope you all are having a great day. Today down in Miami, it's the start of our spring break. And I have to tell you, it's a gorgeous day out today. I should be outside because it's that gorgeous. It's hot, but it's just so pretty out. You want to make sure that everything can close, and that'll work. Just like that. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a flap and a pocket on here, and I think I can use this. Is the perfect size for a little flapperoo. Nice about this is you can use your scraps. And if you want to ink yours, that would be good. I'm just going to save us some time. I'm going to put a little pocket, maybe a little double pocket, and I can use this. This is my sample without using the punch board. Whoa, everything's skewed off. Actually, I like that side, even though it wasn't intended. I think it's pretty, even though it's the cover. And maybe do I dare? Do I dare put a bug? Nah, that's a little much, even for me. I'll make this into a little pocket. That's kind of pretty. I'll do it this way. Put a tiny notch in. Well, okay. And that's another little pocket. And that's actually gonna fit. I can't believe it. Put that there. And then we have a little butterfly to put there. We need something here. This is too big. We'll save that. Oh, here's a card. Too big. Let me cut off the border. That should do it. It needs another sliver. Okay, there we go. And I don't think I'm going to put the closure. I don't think we need it. I didn't really need it in the last one. So we're going to open this up. And then we need something here. So I will put something there. Oh, I can't resist. I can't resist the bug. We'll make it a belly band. And that's where our bookmark could go, juxtaposed against the bug. I'll have to cut this top off. Okay. Getting stuck on the eyelet. There we go. And that'll go in there. We need something for here. Let's see. I think it would be pretty to have this made into a corner tuck, even though it's a square. I think that'll be pretty. And I have a little pretty. And this one, oh, that pulled right out of the hole. So we won't use that. That's cute. Okay. And we need something here. And maybe I'll have, shall do it on this side, a few cascading little pocket things. So I'm going to cut this off. And cut this off. Gonna go like that. And go like this. Okay, and we're going to glue this down. Just like this. Bring it down a little. And make a little cascading pocket. Okay, now we need a little something to go in there. So let's see what I have. I have a couple of little cards. Whoop. There we go. Let me fix this, being that I just tore it up. Okay. Now in the center, here, I wanted to put, I like the way I did the lace in the last one. I don't know if I have enough. Yeah, I should have enough. So we're going to have one coming down here. And here. Just like that. And then another piece. On this side. And we'll put this here, right up to that fold line. Just like that. And then find a little larger card. This one's pretty. To go in here. Well, try that again. take a little piece of lace that I have left over because I hate to waste anything. And normally I would sew that. Well, maybe I will real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just wanted to sew that on. But I couldn't see very well over there. So, I'm going to leave some of the strings, but not all of them. And this will go right in here. Cute. Now we need a few more things. Maybe a little top flap. I have this left over, so it'll be the perfect size once I cut it. Okay. And let's see. Perhaps make a little place to journal. Straighten this up a bit on both sides. Okay. Add a little bit of journal paper. Let me just grab my edge punch. I don't have much luck with it working on journal paper, but let's see what happens. Okay. That's okay. It worked okay. Grr. Okay, I do want to ink this up a bit. And this is going to go right under there. Okay, so we have this side is done. This is just a little bit too thick there. That's better. And I have 2 more places to go. I think one place we need some sort of a sentiment. Let's see what I've got. Maybe a little there. I have some pretty stamps. Just need something round. Let's see. Or a piece of lace would be good. Yeah. And let's think of things, something to say. How about just choose to shine? And something over here. Some stuff. I love this little snail. He's cute. So maybe cut the border off. Round the corner. This. I'll have this. This is cute. Maybe I'll put a little eyelet in. Okay. Okay. Let's do a corner. A corner and a corner. Not sure if I've been out of frame working over there. I hope not. Okay. We can put this up here, and we'll put these down there. Just like that. Okay, let's see what we've got. Now I do think I want to put something to. No. close it, and close it, and close it, and close it. And just like that. Now, it might be nice with some lace here, but I'm not going to do that now. So, here's what we have. You open it up. And here we have a flap and a double pocket. You open up this side and you have a belly band and a little bookmark or place keeper. You have a tag. You have a little matchbook, little place to write. In the center, you have a little, whoops, this fell from somewhere. You have a little tag. And you open this side. And you have just some little collage, then 2 cascading little pockets, and then you have a double corner tuck. And I'm not sure where, oh, this came from. No. I'll just put it in here. Okie doke. Well, thanks for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed it and try to make it. I think it'll make a really pretty addition to your journal. And if you have any questions, please leave them for me in the comments. I'd be glad to help out. And I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and give me a like. That would be super. And I'll see you again. Have a great weekend. Bye.